Investigators lay out the evidence that led them to charge an Elmira man with murder. Good evening, I'm Renata Steele.
I'm Scott Cook. Thanks for choosing WENY HD News at 6. That evidence came out in testimony today at the Justin Jones murder trial. Jones is charged with killing 25-year-old Brian Bear Martin last November.
Martin's body was found stuffed in the trunk of his mother's SUV with a single gunshot wound to the back of the neck and his leg nearly severed. Today, more details about the evidence that led police to Jones. WENY HD's Candace Cole joins us with more. Candace?
Scott and Renata, today's court proceedings centered on calls and text messages made leading up to Brian's death. Now, the prosecution also presented evidence collected from the apartment on Alexander Place where Jones was staying and from his mother's house.
Today, prosecutor John Thweet called more than 10 witnesses to the stand, 2 focused on cell phone records. They showed calls and texts made between Martin and the girl he had given a ride home to, and a track phone which police say the girl bought earlier that evening with money Jones gave her, a phone Jones was using. The records for the track phone show calls made to Martin's phone between 12 and 2 a.m. November 8, 2012. It was the last known communication with Martin before his body was discovered in his mother's SUV the next day. EPD investigators found the phone in Jones's mother's house. Now, Jones was arrested and taken into police custody from his mother's house on West Clinton Street. EPD investigator Jeremy Oakes testified that while escorting Jones from his mother's house, Jones asked him, "What is this about?" and that he heard Bear had died from his sister. Along with the track phone, police also found a pair of black high-top sneakers that appeared to have, quote, a red substance on the bottom, according to EPD Sergeant Scott Packard.
Now, I had a chance to speak with Justin Jones' mother, Esther Jones. She didn't want to appear on camera, but she told me she just wants a fair trial for her son. And she also pointed out the jury is all white. For WENY HD News, I'm Candace Cole.